It's Tim Albright with AVNation previewing InfoComm 2021, taking place the 27th through the 29th of October in beautiful Orlando, Florida. The show itself is looking a little different. It's doing some changing and rearranging. We're still going. And Jason Fitzgerald from Blustream is also welcome, sir. Hi.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. It's not very often that somebody matches the microphone that I've got, but Jason's got a 7B as well, so we get to geek out here.
I was prepared.
You were. Very nice. Very nice. So, again, we mentioned the fact you guys are in 3743, 3743. The one thing about the Orlando Convention Center as opposed to when InfoComm's in Vegas, it's all in one room. So walk in, find the 3000s, go to 3743. Jason, somebody walks into the Blustream booth at InfoComm this year. What are they going to find?
Well, Blustream, let's just start off with, Blustream is actually a new brand here in the U.S., so they've been globally in the UK, Australia, and in Europe for the last 7 years. So this will actually be our debut show here in the US and in InfoComm. And I've got quite an affinity and history with InfoComm myself, so I'm glad to be here. And what they're going to find is, as Blustream is really an AV signal management company, they're going to find first off our IP demos. Right. So we've been doing IP now for quite some time. In fact, just finished up a great setup, a sports event in Japan just recently. So, and with this, we've got, 4K solutions, SDVOE, video over IP demos that will be showing off video wall capabilities. But in addition to that, there's a number of different other product categories that we're in, right? We've got Dante products that we'll be able to see on the booth itself. Some exciting for us, actually, we'll be probably one of the first ones here to market with HDBaseT, HDBaseT 3.0 specifically. And so we'll be featuring and showing off some of those products as well, right? So featuring, pretty much uncompressed HDMI 2.0 capabilities with that line. In addition to that, we've got some other great solutions like our AMF41W, which is a wireless presentation BYOD switcher that kind of marries the wired and wireless connectivity for collaboration, conference rooms, USB products. A lot of stuff that's geared more towards, I'd say, the InfoComm market, commercial Pro AV solutions. But Blustream has a history a lot in residential market, which is kind of where they started out. So we've got a number of those solutions in a more limited capacity that we have showing here at the booth. But all these kind of solutions working together, that's what we'll be seeing here at InfoComm. So we're really excited to be here to show off what Blustream can do for everybody. And like I said, it's our first show, so I'm very excited.
Well, it sounds like you guys have a lot of networking and networked AV. Talk for a second about, kind of the next step or the next generation of networked AV in the industry.
Sure. So when we think about networked AV, video over IP has been kind of prevalent now for, I'd say, 5, 6, 7 years, and the technology, of course, dates back, beyond that with, IP camera solutions that run on PoE and things like that. And really what we're talking about, moving forward is how we can fit more. Because we got SDVU that runs on 10 gig, and Blustream is kind of moving into that space now. But what we're finding is that, moving into something I'd say that still runs on 1 gig is still where that sweet spot is. So there's still a lot of room in that market, I think, for coming out with solutions. And in fact, we're working on that actually right now. But also kind of connectivity and software and making it easily accessible. Remote access is another kind of big thing I say on the AV side, especially when it comes to IP, because let's face it, we're all working kind of in a networked kind of world and community, right? Control systems are working off networking, and that's where things are headed.
Very cool. All right, 3743, 3743. Jason, if somebody is not going to InfoComm for whatever reason, they're not going, but they want to connect with Blustream, how do they do that?
So all the information for InfoComm and our exciting new solutions that we're bringing out will all be available on the Blustream website. So that is blustream-us.com. That's BLUSTREAM-US.com. And that's where they'll be able to get most updated information for InfoComm and also on social media. So we're on LinkedIn, Twitter, and of course, Instagram.
All right, very good. Jason Fitzgerald from Blustream, thank you so much. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv, and follow along as we also head to Orlando, 27th through the 29th of October for InfoComm 2021. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.